Welcome to another stage analysis video. It's Sunday the 7th of December 2025. It's a bit different this weekend. And Christmas do yesterday, not feeling my best today. So just going to go through the watchlist stocks from Thursday and Friday's posts in a combined way, just to look which stocks are getting into some interesting positions at the moment. So starting off today with CRWV, CoreWeave, which forming a potential shakeout and starting to regain above that 21-day exponential moving average here. So you can see it had a significant bar with the rest of the market back in the latter part of November and started to recover above that in the last few days. So started to surpass that level, regain that 21-day exponential moving average. As you can see from this daily chart here, had an initial move up, a very strong move into early stage 2 straight away from the IPO, and then started to roll over, and we've had a good 5 months of sideways to slightly down action. So if we draw a range across there, you can see the potential stage 3 structure that's formed. So from 2 to 3, and we started to break down with some potential stage 4 action during November here. But as you can see, starting to recover back into this range. So potential terminal shakeout here, spring number 1 type pattern, as it starts to move back into this zone again. So we're looking for it to push back up towards the 50-day moving average in the near term. And if it could overcome that level, start to get back up into higher levels. However, if it did start to drop back through the 21-day and back through this area, then that would be a further sign of weakness, and it would just continue on in stage 4. But at the moment, as we can see, starting to recover back into the range. So potential spring type action here from a deep terminal shakeout. SNDK, another one of interest. This came up on Thursday or Friday's watch list. It was again big IPO back in February, went sideways for multiple months and started to push out. I think the last time I alerted it in the watch list was sometime around this area, as it was starting to break out into early stage 2. So it's had an exceptional run over the last 3 months or so, and it's finally getting into a position of interest again on a potential pullback move here. We've still got this significant bar, as you can see, which is not surpassed as yet. So different to what we saw with CoreWeave, which was up in this kind of area compared to its significant bar. This one's been chopping around, little W bottom type move here. So at the moment, testing a near-term pivot high and just above the 21-day moving average, still below the plus 1 ATR level, which is currently at 240.2, so it's close at 228.47 at the moment. So ideally be looking for it to start to recover back above those levels. If we zoom in a little bit, the 195-minute chart, maybe the 2 hour, get a little bit closer in here, you can see those levels a little bit clearer here, the bottom that's formed. So it was moving up in a stage 2, started to form a local stage 3, breaking down into 4, and has down started to build sideways and into stage 1, and potential for a stage 2 breakout on this lower time frame. If we do see that, we want to see some bigger volume on the breakout through there on the intraday charts, especially here. So whereas obviously on the daily, that would then push it up through this 1 ATR area, like I was talking about, with the significant bar resistance, the near-term area to watch for there. RGTI, which was a big favourite of people back in September, one of the speculative names from we've got the group IONQ, the quantum stocks that were flying. We've seen a 50+% pullback in multiple names like this, but some of those themes starting to come back to life again on Thursday, and then we saw Friday dropping back in, but most of them doing similar to this. We had Thursday's bar, most of them pulled in around the midpoint of those bars, although the percentage move was large, minus 6.49% compared to the previous day's move. We got a little tail on that as well. It was only around half of that bar, so it's in a much better position now than it was at the end of the day on Thursday after that. So 21-day moving average kind of area on this. So looking for short-term swing type move in this one back towards that 50-day moving average and potentially beyond. If it did start to lose the low of Thursday particularly, then that would negate this one at the moment. But looking for that short-term swing trade on this one back up to